I know this is kind of old school, but I like writing my reports in Word. What I want to go over in this one is the navigation pane. I love the navigation pane. Now again, disclaimer, I am on a Mac here at home. At work, I use a PC. So I have my templates arranged where I've got one for like kindergarten first graders, one for second and third graders, and then a different one for fourth and fifth graders. And reason why is because I got tired of deleting or adding subtests for the Wyatt, which is the one I normally use, and going back and forth between the Whisk and the Whoopsie. And so what I have here, this is my second, third grade version pulled up. And so you can see here, I've got the Whisk and I've got my Whoopsie template. On a PC, I can right click and just immediately delete an entire section. On a PC, you can click and drag different sections to different spaces. I can very quickly, if I know that I am coming down here just to write up the cognitive, I can drop right to it from the beginning. I don't have to scroll for eternity like this and to get to it, right? Because the reports are so long. I'm notorious for my long reports, and so I can just click to whatever section of the report I want to work on at that time. I do not write my reports in one sitting. I break them up, and so I do that like one particular task at a time. And being able to use that navigation pane really helps me quickly navigate from section to section. I guess that's why they call it the navigation pane. If I were on my PC, when I would click on this reason for evaluation, you would see that that is a heading 1, and you update it to match. And then you would be able to, let's say here with this one, so that one did do it automatically, where it says that it is heading 3. I don't know why it's a different color and why it's a different size. Again, this is just something that did not translate when I emailed this from my work computer to my personal email. You can though very easily, like whatever sections you want, it gets very easy to change them. So I just still would want that at 11 and just the regular black, and then boom, and then you see that changed this one as well that was under it. So being able to set those headings using your various and sorted headers up here, and like I say, if you don't like how they look, you can just very easily update that and change it. We have Google, of course, at work, and Google also has the table of contents or something very similar over on the side, indexer. I don't recall off the top of my head what it is called on Google, but there is something very similar, but it's much like this, where you can't delete an entire section, you can't move an entire section, and being able to go through and just very quickly delete huge chunks of things I don't need. Like if I have at one where I'm not using the rating scale, it'd be super nice to just go in and very quickly delete that entire section there. And for me, in choosing what I put in to my reports automatically, once I found out that you could so easily delete it, it was much easier for me to automatically include the rating scales and then just delete them when I didn't need them, as opposed to I've got to go find my rating scale template, let me copy all of that, let me drop it in here. This was just much easier for me. I hope you found this helpful, and check out the links below.